Ayataya Namo. Namo Vishnu Padaya Radhikaya Priyatmane. Sri Srimad Bhakti-Vedanta Narayana. Sri Krishna Lila Katane Sudaksham Aurarya Madhurya Gunaishayuktam Varam Varenyam Purushamantam Narayana Tridandinam Bhakta Shiromani Sri Krishna Padam Chaitanya Leela Amrita Sarasara Satam Prapadye Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Sri Gaur Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Let me offer millions of lessons of lotus feet of Srila Gurudev. Upanaga Guru Varga, Namanishta Santana Guru Santa Koti Dandavat. All past, present, future Vaishnava Yatavat Dandavat Pranam. Vancha Kalpataru Vyasya Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Now, today is Thursday, 12th, 13th. Wait a minute, 13th. One second. So, 14th October is New Moon Day, Amavasya. Then 18th October is Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Maharaj appearance day. Then 18th October from Wednesday, Deepdan, Akash Deepdan, 1 month. Then 24th October is Vijayadashmi. 28th is Purnima. So Kartik Vrata begins. Damodar Vrata, Ujja Vrata, Niyam Seva, all that. Then 25th is Ekadasi, Papankusha Ekadasi. Then 26th is Raghunath Das Goswami, Raghunath Bhatt Goswami, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami disappeared. That is also people who start Dwadasi Kartik begins from that. Either way. Now, the Purnima, there is a lunar eclipse. Tomorrow, I thought, no, Saturday, I don't think so. Not in India anyway. In any case, the lunar and solar eclipse, right? On new moon day is solar eclipse. And the new moon, full moon day is lunar eclipse. So, if there is the case, we know there should not be anything in our stomach at that time. We should chant more. So that means you should take meal 6, 7, at least 5, 6 hours before. You should finish it. Should chant more. So other day, what we were telling is bhakti. About bhakti we were talking. So the Gopakumara been told by, you remember the pastime, he has gone to place of like it says Lord Shiva himself is telling Mukti Loka, place of liberation. So Lord Shiva himself is telling, don't stay in this Mukti Loka, stay up, place of liberation. So why is that our existence will not be there? Neither we can do service nor leave, So Lord Shiva himself is warning, don't stay here. So and the Vishnu Dutas also telling him the same thing. So you should engage in Navavidha Bhakti. Tesham Nava Prakaranam Ekenaiva Susiddhyati Sarva Sadhana Varyena Vaikunta Sadhya Sattama. Vaikunta Sadhya Sattama. Bhakti is the best of all means of spiritual attainment. Therefore, the abode of Vaikunta, which is the best of all the goals of human life, can be obtained by simply following any one of the 9 processes of bhakti. Like now, Navadvip, right? We say Navadvipa, 9 islands. So each island is the like Pita of one of the bhaktis, Navavida bhaktis, is full, like the Antardipa, or Mayapur. That is Atma Nivedana, complete surrender. Atma Nivedana. Then Maya, Srimanta Deepa is the Shravana, hearing. Srimanta. Godruma Deepa is Kirtan, Shravana, Kirtana. Madhya Deepa is Smaran, remembrance. Then Kola Deepa, that's where our Gurudev's Samadhi is there. Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Bhakti our Param Gurudev, Maharaj. That's all Pada Sevana, lotus feet. Then Rutu Deepa, that is the Archana, worshipping. Then Janu Deepa is Vandana, saying over. Then Moduruma Deepa is the Dasya. Rudra Deepa is Sakya. Like this. 9 islands, 9. So, we can perfect it. Perfect it there. So, the Vaikuntha associates reply by speaking 3 verses, beginning here with Tesha. They say, following any one aspect of the 9 processes of bhakti can bring one happily to Vaikuntha. The reason is that every single form of Navada Bhakti, 9 form, is superior to all other spiritual practices, such as the quest for knowledge, jnana, and the path of action, karma. And every form of Navada Bhakti bestows a goal that is superior to goals such as liberation and sense enjoyment, bhakti. Although it has been ascertained that practice such as jnana and karma result in liberation and sense enjoyment, respectively, great personalities reject them, considering those results to be insignificant. The reason is that the quality of the result depends on the quality of the practice to attain it. And the best practice will yield the best result. So, bhakti, enjoying tendency is to be is our problem, okay, main obstacle. Now, why it happens? Now, why? The question is, somebody might, why is that we are always, enjoying tendency, this, that. Why is that? Like there are 2 things. Right? We are coming from the Tatastha Shakti. First of all, we are not God. Okay, see, I don't. We cannot become God. Okay, so Supreme Lord Krishna. Hare Krishna. So we are insignificant. So in this material world, right now we are here. You might ask question, wait a minute, how we can ended up here? So when we were in the Tatastha, like marginal, some came down here, some went to the spiritual. Why some went there, some down? Again, just by looking at it. See, we decided to look down. That's it. We looked up the spiritual world, we were drawn up. So even looking, understand, he brought us to this material. So that was the independence. Where do you look? Okay. So we are drawn. That's why looking at the material nature is there. But it doesn't mean that God, Lord has rejected us. He is with us all the time. Okay. He is accompanying us all the time. Never left. We are never alone. Never alone. Thing is, out of 24 hours a day, how many seconds, how many minutes we are aware that Lord is within us. He is waiting. He is accompanying me everywhere. See, you might have mother, father, children, husband, everybody. How many hours they accompany you? 24 hours. 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Because you have to go somewhere else. And nobody can be with you 24 hours. Can they? 365 days. Who can be with you? Even closest relatives, friends, husband, wife, daughter, children, nobody. Understand? But Krishna is there, you know. But we have forgotten that, we are not aware of it. Even though we hear this and that, we are, our asakti is not in these things, That's why we have to, Prahlad Maharaj praying, oh Lord, make my mind not attached to the objects of this world, anything. Let me attach to your Nama, Rupa, Guna, Leela. So he's constantly praying. So he is there with us, but we are forgetting. Nobody else comes with us. See, there is a big saying. When you leave this body, they will come up to where? Body is there. They will give up this body also. They will either it will be going to be burned, turns into ash. Put it into the ground, it turns into worms like that. Put it outside, some jackals or somebody will eat it. Again, it turns into bacteria. Understand? So, but we make so much out of this body. And this body is rotting, right? We have 9 holes. Always bad smell, bad, thing coming out. So, you have to make the best of the bad. So, we are in human form of life is very, very precious. Okay, I'm not doubting that. Okay. But we should not get attached to this body, thinking that, oh, this is beautiful, this, that, and oh, and this, and you didn't bring anything, you're not going to take anything, this material things. So, but human form of life is best, okay, media. That's what Bhakti-Vidanta Saraswati is discussing. He's telling. You have the greatest opportunity now to inquire, to practice, to do sadhana, okay, and to go back, okay. So, to escape all these things, these sufferings and all that. That's why these Vishnudutas are telling, bhakti, uh, Diksha matrena Krishnasya nara moksham labanti vai. Kim punarye sada bhaktya pujayanti achyutam nara. You see, what is that? When a person obtains liberation simply by receiving initiation in the Krishna mantra, already liberated. No? Who then can describe the glorious fortune of those who always worship Achyuta with devotion? Uh, so, here the understanding of the word moksha or liberation is mokshayati, mokshayati iti moksha Sri Krishna. One who grants liberation is none other than but Sri Krishna. So, see, Krishna also says, where did he say? He says, very interesting. Very interesting. 22. He is saying, Krishna ka hai. See, Kaviraj Goswami, Kaviraj Krishnadas is telling, Chaitanya Charitamrita. Krishna ka hai ama baje. Krishna ka hai ama baje. Mage vishya sukh. Amrita chadi visha mage yehi bada murk. Ami vignya yehi murka vishay kena diva. Swacharanamrita diya vishaya bulaiva. Now he's saying, Lord Krishna is telling, Krishna, what he is saying? One who worships me or one who worships me, if he is asking for Vishaya Sukha, if he is begging for Vishaya Sukha, meaning Vishaya Sukha, meaning objects of this material world. Oh, I want, building, car, wife, husband, whatever, right? Diamond, gold, dollar, whatever, right? Vishaya Sukha. Because they're thinking, I'm this, I can enjoy, be happy. Vishaya Sukha, they are worshipping Krishna, but asking for material benefits. So, one who is doing like that, then is equivalent to, it is equivalent to giving up Amrita, nectar, and then asking for poison. And he is the most unintelligent person, Krishna is telling. We are worshipping Krishna, but I want these material benefits of this. Then he says he is the most unintelligent person, stupid person. Okay, he's telling Murkha. He is most stupid because he is like giving up nectar and then asking for poison. But Krishna says, I'm jnani, I'm knowledgeable. So I'm knowledgeable. So why I will give this stupid person these objects of sense gratification? I will not give. What I will do? I will give my charanamrita, charana amrita. Service to his lotus feet. Service to lotus feet is like amrita, nectar, not ordinary nectar, okay? So, I will give that and I will make him forget this material, uh, you know, desires for material things, you know. So Krishna, that's why Krishna is very, very, very intelligent and is very. Why is that? Even though if you ask me, poison, he is not giving. See, that means he is our best well-wisher. Try to understand. Krishna and his devotees. huh? Guru-Parama. They are your best well-wishers, nobody else. huh? Nobody else. In the mundane world, you look around, you know, what do you get? You take this, you take this, you take this, you take this, you know. So mundane things, so we can enjoy it. So, that's why I'm reminding you, I've told you many times, okay? When we are born into this world, our duration of life, 5 things are fixed. Duration of life, how much education you obtain, how much wealth you get, duration of life, education, wealth, what kind of work you do, the day and time, place from where we have to leave this world. 5 things, fixed. Because this is what we have put it in our bank, previous life, karma bank. Now we are drawing. How much you draw from a bank, whatever you have put in, and whatever we are accruing this life, putting into the next life bank. From the next life bank he cannot draw, from the previous life bank he cannot put it. You understand? So whatever you are getting without effort, much effort, be satisfied in that. That's why we have to be satisfied with whatever we are destined now. Don't try to increase our material comforts and all that. Okay. So we accept what is devotee. When devotee's thing is, oh Lord, whatever he is sending is your mercy. I don't want anything more. No complaint. That's why our Gurudev says 3 things. Never criticize, never complain, never stop chanting. These 3 things. 3C, right? So, Lord is very kind. He is always accompanying. Never left. If you realize that, where is the problem? If you realize, he is with me all the time, where is the question of fear? Where is the question of doing anything wrong? See, this is the thing. In the mundane world, people do wrong because they forget that he is watching, he is observing, he is the witness. You forget. You see? If you understand, hey, he is watching, he is witnessing, he is listening, he is seeing. How I can, escape? You know. See, there were 2 small incidences I will tell you. One time, I might have told you this. There was a thief, okay? You understand, thief. So, he's training his son. Thief is training his son to become how to thief, how to steal, right? Hear it? How to steal. So he says, best place is to go to Harikatha, where people are engrossed in hearing, and then you can take this and that, they may not know. But then the thief is warning his son, But beware, beware, don't hear Harikatha. Make sure Harikatha won't go into your ear. That's why I put cotton. Make sure you don't listen. Okay. So it's funny. So then that's the only place where you hear, uh, well-wishing things. So he said, don't hear, but concentrate. People are engrossed, then you can steal and come out. Safe place. Huh? So the son is going and he's putting his cotton. Somehow it fell off. At that time, the what sadhu was telling, beware, God is watching you everywhere. He is a sakshi. He can see, he can hear. He has a rupa. Not that he has no, form. He has a form. That's why everything has a form. Beware, he is watching, he is with you, and all these things. Then somehow that went to his ear. Then he came back. Father, the son came back to the house. What happened? Did he steal anything? No, father, no. How I can steal? What happened? Father, you told me close my ears, but somehow the cotton or something fell off. And I heard at that time something words went to the sadhu was telling, God is everywhere, He is watching, He is listening, He cannot escape. Entered. Oh, He is watching, He is listening. How can I steal? No, 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 no. Understand? Understand? So, if everybody realizes this, that is the witness, right? One of the name for Lord Krishna is, Sakshi. And we have Sakshi Gopal, so many things. One of Vishnu's name is Sakshi, super soul. The sun is a Sakshi, wind, directions, everywhere. So if we realize he is watching everywhere, then how we can do wrong things? Now people do wrong because they say, where is the witness? They will try to destroy the witness. Understand? Politicians, there's a difference. But can they destroy the original witness who is undestroyable? They forget. See, that's why. So if this is start from the beginning, understand, from other childhood, this is a problem in the world. Start from the beginning, okay, in the house, in the school, colleges, everywhere. Hey, look, he is witnessing. He is there everywhere. If this is being taught, at least 1 hour a week, he will see the whole change of the whole world will change. That's why Param Gurudev keep telling, these things cannot be taught by rules, regulations, passing the laws. Another incident, okay? One time, I think Kanakadas, Prahlad Maharaj came as Vyasa Tirtha. You remember our parampara, Guru parampara, Vyasa Tirtha. Huh? Prahlad. Then Vyasa Tirtha, Lakshmipati Tirtha, Madhavendra Puri, Ishvara Puri, that lineage. That Vyasa Tirtha had a disciple who, Yamaraj, who came down as Kanakadas, Narmuni as Purandardas. So, in that time, he gave a banana to all the children in the Gurukula. And he told, go and eat where no one is watching you. This is what the Guru said. So they were all given banana. So they went different places, One went into a cave, he saw nobody's watching. Then went into a house and nobody's watching, like that, different places, tree. So they all came back. He asked him, how did he eat? They are all telling like. And Kanakadas also, he brought back his banana in his hand. Oh, Kanakadasa, why did he did not eat it? Oh, Gurudev, I did not find any place where he was not watching. And he have told us, he is everywhere. He is watching us. It was remaining. He is there, he is watching. How I can eat without, nobody. He said nobody should be watching. See, you get it? So, if it goes into our heart, then. So, this is why the other day I was talking, God having a forum or no forum. See, this is the basic thing, Go everywhere. God has no forum. Forum. Scientists, Christians, Muslims, and most of our, even Sanatan Dharma. Of course, Sanatan Dharma is always having a forum, but it has also infiltrated there. Like Mayavada, Shankara's philosophy. Oh God. So that's why we have to be deeply rooted in it. What do you mean by? So Param Gurudev says, there are so many sampradayas. We have no nirakara. There some people say sound, light, but God has no power. But the truth is, even though they are denying the form to the Lord, in any way, they cannot give up thinking the form. See, try to understand this. We are thinking. Can you think of something which has no form? Can you deal with which has no form? I mean, day to day, whatever, right? Everything is a form. Even the air we breathe in, it has a form, even though it may not be directly visible. Indirectly it's visible, blowing of a flag or this and that, See, cold wind is coming, cold wind. Can you see, oh, it is very cold? Only when you feel it. And if it is no form, how you will, So, and you take a microscope. See, bacteria is not visible, right? To naked eyes, bacteria is visible. No. Do you say bacteria has no form? Can you say? This, all these people, no, microscope, look at it. You'll see. But it is not visible to the naked eye. It doesn't mean that it has no form. It has different form, different kind of bacteria. So, that's why he's saying they cannot stop thinking without form. They cannot. That's why pointing to the form, they are saying formless. This is the thing. So, but this nirakara, without form, being leads us to where? Nastikata, meaning without no faith in God. Oh, God has no form. Everything else, see, Param Gurudev says one more thing is cause and effect. Cause and effect. You understand? In the effect, effect is the result, right? The cause. What is it caused from? So there is some aspect of cause in the effect, is it not? Effect is be there. So the effect, you can see the creation, whole world. And who is the cause? God. Even in other tradition, man was made in the image of God, love, so many. So if he is, that means if humans has a form or anything in this world, don't you think he has a form? So that's where now what kind of form? That is the thing. What kind of form? Yeah, not like this material form. Here we breathe in, we cannot see. Bacteria, for example, but through microscope. See. So same way, Lord is everywhere. He has Satchidananda form. If our eyes filled with love for Him, Premanjana Charita, Bhakti Vilochanena, Santa Sadaiva Vrudyeshu Vilokayanti, Em Shama Sundaram, Achintya Gunaswarupam, Achintya Gunaswarupam, Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajan. Brahma, eyes tinged with love for Him, He is visible everywhere, He is so beautiful, so loving. Prahlad Maharaj is telling Hiranyakashipu, where is your Lord? Where? He's there. In the pillar, yes, he's pillar. And see, he's laughing, how beautiful he is, oh, how nice, how merciful. Telling a lie, big lie. I don't see him. How long he keep on telling a lie? Then doubt came. Oh, wait a minute. If he's there, I should kill him first. So he took a puts. See, Hiranyakashipu is not saying because he has no love for Krishna. Prahlad. So in case if he is there, I should kill him first. So he hangs it. And then boom, a sound came, thrilling sound. So much sound came, the pillar, understand? Narsinghdev jumped out, with that big sound. The covering of the universe cracked. You can understand how big the universe. To crack that, like a coconut, you crack it, water comes out. Like that, Ganga, descended again. So, then by his own will, he made visible to Hiranyakashipu. No. So, to show that he is everywhere, to make and if you say, see one point, try to understand. Prahlad said he is everywhere visible. Then he is praying to the Lord. And to make the words of Prahlad visible, to come true, he is telling truth only. He made himself visible to Hiranyakashipu. And he came out. Yes, he is there, the pillar. Now, who is the mother, father of Narsinghdev? you know, um, you think that pillar stone, no, you know. So, of course, Krishna, we can say Nanda Maharaj Yashoda, like, but he made him as a nimitta, you know. Because they have so much love for him, eternally they are there. So, Lord Nrsimhadev is incarnation of Krishna. So he doesn't need anything, you know, mother or father in reality, but he can manage it. But to give so much pleasure to the Nanda Maharaj Yashoda, he appears as their son. And he is their son, you know. So, so now, so that's why you take in the world, you know, practically Protestant Catholics, uh, you know, they not much understanding. You know, God is formless. Because if he's a forum, you know, what forum? And if they accept that he is everywhere, you know, see, they accept the half truth. What is half truth? Oh, he's transcendent. He is in his world. He is busy. He's old man. He's looking. But he is immanent and transcendent same time. You know, like other day we were talking. You know, Jayavardhan is this Allah. You know this bigger than the biggest. How big? Oh, beyond, beyond, beyond. How big? Forget it. You know, beyond our sense of mind. But Sanatana also says is smaller than the smallest. How small? Beyond even microscope. Electron microscope. Any microscope cannot. It's smaller than the smallest. But same time is bigger than the biggest, smaller than the smallest. Even more wonder. You understand? Nothing is impossible for him. So, is same time, you know. So similarly, is so many impossible, you know, opposite thing can exist in him. He can harmonize. See, that is the beauty of him. You know, it is his potency. So if we understand that, uh, you know, we will be. That's why now, now see why in the see from the scientific point of view. I will give you an example. I might have told you there, but anyway, I'm telling you this so that when you meet or your own conviction, telling others in a simple term, which they can understand. You know, is God exists or not? How powerful is technology? See, now people are mesmerized with this high tech, so called internet. You know, this and that. All right, let's take the God's technology. You know, you take our own technology now. So far, you know, of course, our technology what made so many birds becoming extinct. It's a sparrow. You remember when I used to grow up, so many sparrows in every house. Bah, hundreds. You know, in the front yard. You know, now gone. They say towers. You know, like mobile towers. Even the bees are becoming less. So birds are less around the world. Okay, all the birds it has affected. Especially some birds are practically less. That is, but also you talk with the 5G enabled, becomes so hot. Okay. you know, so so many side effects and brain. There's more anyway. That's not that. So how do we know? How do you simple person? How do you for a simple person, not much educated or anything? How do you explain a God exists? How? Very simple. You tell him that you make a project. Anybody can make any project, right? Even a child can do, like a CD or a pen drive, right? Like a photos or a painting, anything, right? You can make a CD, your own CD, music, drama, get it? Or a pen drive, same thing. CD, right? I'm giving an example of CD. Same thing, yeah, valid for pen drive. So you make your own CD. Then, after making that, you think the data that you put in, does it change every day? No, is it not? Once you make it, write once, read many. Even a pen drive nowadays, you lock it, right? Um, so you write it, save it, so nobody will, even by accidentally, you don't change it, right? CD, compact disc or pen drive. Nowadays, yeah. So, so the data will not change. Every time you put into the computer, you get the same data, same picture, same movie, so same drama, or music, whatever, right? You get the point what I'm saying? All right. Now you take that CD or even pen drive, you make a scratch on it, destroy it, right? You get destroyed. Now, how do you make another one CD? How do you make another one? You repeat the project, right? You can say, or repeat the musical thing. Or can you repeat it? Same exact data. It is impossible. You understand? Suppose you make a signature. Can you make same signature again? Never. There will be some changes. If you make your own signature again, it is called legal forgery. Legal forgery. You are forging yourself. Okay, so okay. Legally accepted. But if somebody else does, it's illegal forgery. Nothing gets repeated again. You understand? So no project will be again repeated exactly same. So what to do? To get another CD, pen drive. Only way, if you have saved the data that you are writing in a computer, in a computer, that computer is also safe. Nobody has hacked it. Understand? Nobody has theft. Uh, and if you have the right to copy, if you have permission to write, copy it, then you can make another copy. Understand? It's very simple. Okay, even children can understand. All right, you understand this. Now, same way, whether you believe in God or not, okay, whether you believe in God or not, you are a believer, non-believer, astika, nastika. Everybody has an ID, is it not? Identification card in any country. In India, we have Aadhaar card. You have a passport. You have so many cards, right? Passport or driving license. Anything. Every citizen in every country has some kind of ID, is it not? What is the basis for that ID? Fingerprint, iris, DNA, voice print, Is it not? Right? Take fingerprint. Is the thing, common thing. Huh? Now, this fingerprint, is it, you think it's changing every day? It is not changing, right? We are growing, okay? 10 years, we made so much changes, is it not? 15 years, 20 years, we make so much changes. The skin has changed, our body has changed. 7 years, it gets recycled. Most of the atoms, everything is recycled. But the pattern of the fingerprint pattern remains the same. Is it not? Everybody agrees, right? Whether you believe in God or not, you agree. Huh? So the fingerprint is also CD because the pattern does not change with time. Is it not? So this is a CD, right? This CD is available anywhere in the world, or does it match with anybody else? It does not match with this another CD here, this body. So this is not available anywhere, right? This is also CD. Now you take a blade, scratch it, purposefully injure yourself. You can destroy this CD. Like there, when we destroy it, to make another one, you have to have a copy in the computer. The computer should be safe. You have a right to copy. Huh? Same way, when I destroy this, understand? Gone. After 1 week, what happens? Gets repaired. Huh? Skin comes back. Then you get the same pattern or a different pattern. Same pattern. Every time you get injury, new passport, new driver license. Understand? Every year we are changing. So, no, it get back the same pattern. This is amazing thing. Even though you destroyed, you got back the same pattern. Now ask the same question. When I destroyed that CD, to get back that CD, make one. Understand? So, suppose you die and you take birth again, you will not get the same pattern. Okay. See, for example, suppose from morning or yesterday, so many people were born and so many people died, is it not? For any of them, you think it will match anywhere in the world? No, right? Tomorrow, so many people going to die, so many people to be born. You think it will match with anybody? No. So you argue that way. From beginning of Srishti to the end of the Srishti, this will not be repeated. You agree or not? You have to agree. You think about it. It will not match yesterday, tomorrow, day after, 1 year later, 10 years later. You think it will match? 100 years later, after I leave this world, you think it will match with somebody else? No, because this will not match with the one. Even though I left this world, still it did not match. That means, those people did not match, and their people will not match with anybody. That means it did not match with this one also. You get the thing? Simple argument. So from creation to the end, nobody will get this. Okay, it will not get repeated. So this is, everybody has to accept it, whether you believe in God or not. Okay. So that means what? There must be database where all this, everybody is there, and database so that nobody gets repeated. Now that database, where is it? Is it in South Africa, India, America? Where? It is not in DNA. Okay, you might say, oh, your fingerprint is in DNA. Sorry, you ask the doctor, sorry. Space dependent, time dependent data cannot be in DNA. Then where are some database? And how old is technology? When we had the database? 100 years ago, maybe 80 years ago, 50 years, 100 years ago. Before that, you think nobody has a fingerprint? No. So, and then also I will ask you this question. You destroyed this. Are you going to write an email or a WhatsApp message? Oh, please, sir, please update my fingerprint. I've destroyed it by knowingly or unknowingly. Do you write a message? How this message got destroyed, and the data get transferred. How it is rebuilt? Tell me. You understand? But just think about it. It will blow your mind away. Okay. I will tell you another simple example. Suppose in any country, two vehicles, right? Do they give same motor vehicles registration number? They will have a number, is it not? Any country, they have vehicles registration number, motor vehicles registration number, two-wheeler, four-wheeler, into whatever it is. You understand? You have to register in the motor vehicle department. They will give you, right? This is what is stick, front and back, right? Can be it. By that you can say whether it is a country, within a country, state, and like that, right? So nowhere in the world two vehicles have the same registration number, is it not? Because India and America has an understanding. Hey, you have to stick to this pattern. And within India, we have different states. Hey, you have to stick to different pattern, to some rules. They have a database, they have enforcement, is it not? So nowhere in the world you will find two vehicles having same registration number. Everybody agrees, right? But if you look at a vehicle, you say, oh, wait a minute, different. But behind that, there is a motor vehicle department, database, enforcement, understanding between different countries, different states, right? That's why you will not find. So same way, no two people in the whole world has same fingerprint. That means, don't you feel that there must be a department behind this? Tell me, who is in control of it? And who is advanced? Either this department or our motor vehicle. I'll give you another example, okay? Suppose you are going on a road, right? You are walking on a road or taking, you find a nut fallen, right? From a vehicle, is it not? Nut or a bolt falls down from a vehicle, right? He will see. Can you say that nut or a bolt fell from such a vehicle? Can you point out? Can you trace it back? No, is it not? Think about it. Can you trace it? Unless he happened to see it and then the car ran away, then I mean, of course it is fell down from your own vehicle, you saw it, then you can say. Huh? But generally speaking, you cannot trace it back. Is it not? Because so many different factories, companies and different sizes, this, that, so many variations. So, right? Now, take this body. This is also vehicle, human body. For that matter, any animal, I think. So from this body, I'm giving an example. Suppose something falls from this body, nut and bolt, like what? Hair, skin, blood, whatever, right? Teeth or fingerprint, like nails. Can we able to say trace this to this body? Sure, because DNA, is it not? DNA is very, very small. through DNA matching, you can say this fell from this body. You understand? We can precisely anything falling from this body, you can say yes, DNA. You see, belongs to only that person. So, Hare Krishna. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಸರ್, ತಾಯಿ ಆಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ಹೌದಾ? ಹೌದು ತಾಯಿ. ಹೌದಾ? ಹೌದಾ? ಆಯ್ತಾಯ್. ನಿಮ್ದೆಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಯ್ತಾಗಾರೆ. ವಾವ್. ಓಹೋ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ತಾಯಿ ನೀವ್ ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ವರ್ಷ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಷ್ಟಪಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾರ್ಥಕ ಆಯ್ತು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಭಗವಂತನ ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದ ತಾಯಿ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಯ್ತು. ತುಂಬಾ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಹೇಳಿರು ತಾಯಿ. ಹಾ 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 ಹೌದು. ಆಯ್ತು ತಾಯಿ. ಹಾ 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 ಆಯ್ತು ತಾಯಿ, ಕೊಡೋಣ. ಹಾ ಆಯ್ತಾಯ್ತು. ಆಯ್ತಾಯ್ತು. ಮಾಡೋಣ ತಾಯಿ, ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಆಯ್ತು ತಾಯಿ, ಆಯ್ತು. ನೀವು ನಾಳೆ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀರಾ? ಆಯ್ತು. ಸೊ see who is advanced, but it's unthinkable. No. Every ಹೇಳಿ ತಾಯಿ. ಅದೇ ತಾಯಿ. ನೀವು ಬರೋದು ಯಾವಾಗ? ನಾಳೆ ಬರ್ತೀರಾ? ಹಾ 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 ಹೌದು ತಾಯಿ. ಹೌದೌದು. ಹ್ಮ್ ನೀವು ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಒಂದ್ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿ, ನೀವು ಮಾಡಿ. ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ನಿಮ್ ಪೂರ್ವಜರದ್ದು ಫೋಟೋ ಇದ್ರೆ ಕಳ್ಸಿದ್ರೆ, ನಾನು ಅವ್ರ ಹೆಸರಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಯಜ್ಞ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ ದಿನಾಗ್ಲೂ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ ನಾವು ಅಗ್ನಿಹೋತ್ರ, ಆ ಫೋಟೋ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅವ್ರ ಹೆಸರಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಾವು ಭಗವಂತನಿಗೆ ಅರ್ಪಣೆ ಮಾಡೋದನ್ನ, ಭಗವಂತನಿಗೆ ಅರ್ಪಣೆ ಪ್ರಸಾದನ ಇವ್ರಿಗೂ ಅರ್ಪಣೆ ಮಾಡಿ, ಇದನ್ನ ಹಸುವಿಗೆ ತಿನ್ಸ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ. ನೀವು ಕಳ್ಸಿ, ನಾನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ನೀವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕೋ ಅದು ಮಾಡಿ. ನಾನ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಕಳ್ಸ್ಕೊಡಿ, ನಾನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ನಾಳೆನೇ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ? ಹೌದೌದು, ಶನಿವಾರ. ಆಯ್ತಾಯ್ತು. ನೀವು ಮರಿದ್ರೆ ಕಳ್ಸಿ, ನಾನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಆಯ್ತಾಯ್ತು. ಹರೇ ಕೃಷ್ಣ. So 10 minutes. So you can see how advanced God's technology. This internet, this, that is nothing puny if you just think about it. We have made so many vehicles, machines, this and that. We are not able to put number on each part. Understand? Unique part, unique number on parts. Okay. Like that's why I'm telling you nuts. It can fall, but they all, so many, the way we manufacture and all that, we cannot say, but here any part fall from this body, DNA, how advanced it is. See, where the science falls, science breaks down. Say, uh, identical twins, right? Where genetic material is same thing, because sperm and egg, they become two identical twins. They look same. Generally, it's very difficult to tell. Hey, this, who is this? But the mother can tell because their bhava, their feeling and thing will be different. But scientists is to think, because their genetic matter is same, their fingerprint should be same, their DNA should be the same. They were thinking like that. But now they found advancement. No, it is not true. But how do you explain it? They have no explanation. Understand? They have no explanation why identical twins should have the same DNA or fingerprint. No, they are not. So this is why the soul comes in, personality. We can, that means see, if you show one thing where the science argument failed, then everything is failed, right? No, that's a different question. But he is so advanced, we can never think of. Imagine this. And how precise, and is how lovable thing, That's why bhakti, bhakti, devotion to him, devotion to him. So don't worry, like I was told, your life, and even though this human form of body is so painful, so many diseases, someone was telling, this body is a factory of diseases. What does this body produces? Diseases, one after the another. Okay, in one sense. So it should not be. But this is also precious, because only in this human form of body we have a chance to inquire about God, presence of God, this, and how to approach Him, to do sadhana, understand? Not other bodies. So that's why don't worry about where your food comes from. Next, your this and that children and all. They are taken care of by their own deposits in the previous life. Understand? You cannot increase or decrease. That's why the way you have to change them is giving the knowledge of Ekadasi, chanting about Krishna Tattva. These are the greatest gift that we should give it to any friend, relatives, anybody. And don't, oh no, what they will think of me, forget it. Nobody is related to nobody. You think, oh, he's my relative or my friend. What is body relation? For Atma, what is this? For Atma, no relation. Only Guru is related. Because he is the one who takes you to Krishna. If father, mother, daughter, anybody, teacher, if they are not taking to Krishna, then they are not your relatives, really. Body relation, when the body is gone, that relation is gone. But who brings? But you are not the body. You see, you are not the body. Actually, this is the truth. Actually, it occurred to me, because there are certain things not changing in this body. For example, DNA. As we get older, you think our DNA changes. As we get older, the fingerprint changes, iris changes, voice print. Even though our voice looks different, but the print, it does not change. So if the body is changing, and if certain things are not changing, what does it signify? there must be something which is not changing in the body. Yeah, you agree with this argument or not? You know, you must, because we can, everybody, whether you believe in God or not, you have to answer. So then ask, what is that does not changing? Understand? So, and it will not get repeated. So it will not get repeated, meaning there must be somebody who is in control of everything. Understand? There must be, because this fingerprint, iris, DNA will not get repeated to anybody. Understand? That means there must be somebody, even though people are changing this and that is not repeated. And they are not random. Don't think, oh, they are random. No. I'll give you an example. Real example. What happened was in somewhere in US, um, a software person wrote a software for, say, reservation, travel agent, okay? Travel agent company, they wrote a software and then installed, went away. And once in a blue moon, right? Not regularly, the whole system was getting hang up. You understand? I think many of you can understand. Computer was hanging up. Nothing, frozen. So he was wondering, that means there is some problem in the software somewhere. So they complained it, and he's looking at the code, writing, everything looks same, nothing. Then the manager, if it is periodic, right, regular, he can make out where the, code, where it has gone wrong. But in now and then, very rarely, once in a blue moon, if it does, it's very difficult. Huh? If you have software, you can understand this. Even otherwise, you will get some idea. So what happened was, so he got a 3-day long weekend. He got tired of it. The manager went there and then tried, could not find anything. What he was making is, when a customer calls, he was assigning a number. How he was generating that number? He was calling a random number generator. Okay, every computer has a random number generator, depending upon the bit. 16-bit, 32-bit, 48, 64-bit, 128, like. Anyway, it's a number. 2 to the power of 64, you can imagine. Oh, so many. More than the population of this world. Okay. Get it? So you generate that number. That number is the reference. So the thing is stored about that customer. Then another customer calls. He calls another random number. Again, random number. He puts that number. He was doing like that. Now, the problem with the random number generator is, there is a very rarely, very rare, okay? When you call that random number generator again, it may get you same number. Very rare, okay? 1 in 2 to the power of 64 or 2 to the power of 128 chances, very, very tiny, small, okay? That's why they neglect it. But suppose if that happens, what happens? If the two customers given the same ID number, what happens? Hangs up. You understand? Suppose if two people given the same bank account number, what happens? One will be happy, one will be crying. Understand? Get it? So, yeah, in the all ticket also in the school, right? Anything, social security number, anything, uniqueness, right? We want to give uniqueness. So in this way also, when a customer comes, he is calling random number generator, another one random. So if what happens if the same random number happens to return the same number to both customers? Machine does not know how to operate. It hangs up. You get the what I'm saying? So he went through this argument, finally came to, oh, okay, what he did is he made little changes. He called the random number generator first. And he checked that number, whether it was assigned before. He checked up 100 customer, 1000 customer, whatever his database. If nobody has that number, he assigned that number. Then again he calls another, customer. Again, random number generated. He checked with the previous number. If it is same, he rejected and he called again, making sure it's unique. You get the point? He made that change, came back, and he never got a service call. You understand? So, uniqueness and randomness, two different things. Okay? I hope you got what I'm saying. So, you cannot say, oh, random. So, uniqueness meaning what? Intelligence, storage, right? Purposefully assigned, so it will not get repeated. Some intelligence must be there. So, see, I will tell you, you will not find not only our DNA, two leaves having same identical leaves in a tree. Within a tree, you will not find two identical leaves. You understand? Bah, what a thing. And of course, no two identical trees. Then, how much snow falls in the whole world. If you are talking from, East Coast in America, Canada, bah, billions of tons of snowflake, right? Snow. And snowflake, very tiny. Scientists are saying you will not find two identical snowflakes. Wow, what a number. Same season. Oh, what about next season? No, even that will not match. 100 years, before or after or 1,000 years, it will not match. They are saying, you check it out. And you know what? Two grains. I give an example, say South Africa like that. How many, they grow so many corn, right? You will not find two corns, same DNA. Not only this year, even 1,000 years later it grow and it will not match. What do you say for that? Bah, counting. That's why we say in one saying in Shastra, Dane dane mein likha hai khane wala ke naam. Meaning, Lord has already put name on the grain whom it's going to be used as a food. You understand? So much advanced. Bah, cannot imagine. That's why technology. And you don't see any wires, this and that and behind it, But imagine, but still is doing it. So how intelligent he must be, and what kind of technology is, our so-called technology is a puny. Understand? If you understand this, then you lose interest in so-called technology of this world, So, and you start appreciating, wow. So, that way we lose attachment to these objects of this world. Then we start appreciating, glorifying Him. And that is our new life begins. Okay? We appreciate it. So, I think our time is up, and today we didn't take any question, but I hope this answered most of the questions. Okay. If not, please forgive me. We can ask next time. So, or if you have questions on this, you can ask. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Dandavat pranams to everybody, and Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Dandavat pranam, dandavat. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram.
Hare Krishna Gurudev, Dandavat Prams. Thank you for that. Thank you, dear devotees, for joining in.